Okay, here is another video for review. This one is on sales tax, discount, and commission. And then also it's going to be on, it's also going to be on interest rates. And we're going to do that. That's another thing we didn't cover. So we'll do that after I do these two problems. So on sales tax, discount, and commission, basically all of those problems had that same sort of format every time. So it was basically you took your, the first part is either your price or your sales if you're trying to find commission, and then you're going to multiply that times whatever rate. So whether it's a tax rate, discount rate, or commission rate, you're going to take that, and that's going to equal either your tax, your discount, or your commission. But it's basically the same formula each time. It's your total amount of whatever it is that you have, your cost of goods or your sales that you've made. And then you're going to multiply that times the tax rate or the discount rate or the commission rate. And that's going to give you whatever it is that you were looking for. And so you're always just going to fill in which of those things that you know and put a variable for the thing that you don't know and solve for that. And then occasionally you have to do more than one thing. Like on this very first example, if we read it, we're going to find two things. So I'm going to circle something to make sure we pay attention to that. So this one says find the sales tax and the total price on the purchase of a $230 Blu-ray player if the sales tax rate is 6.5%. So the and is key here. There's two things that I'm supposed to answer. So it's always a good idea to kind of box that in or something to remember, hey, there's two things I need to find. The most important thing here first is to find the sales tax. So I need to find the tax. So to find the tax, I'm going to take the price of my item, which is $230, and I'm going to multiply that times the rate. Well, let's remember something about our rates. So let's use this one as an example. 6.5% is how we say it or talk about it and write it using a percent symbol. But remember that percent symbol means per 100. So we are saying 6.5 per 100, which means we're dividing it by 100. So the decimal that we would use would have the decimal place moved 2 to the left because we're dividing by 100. So you're going to have 0.065 that we actually use to compute. And whenever you write the number down that you get and you think is right, go where the decimal is over here. So the decimal's right here, and count and make sure you do have two places to the left to make sure that you have the correct thing. So that means here for the rate, I'm going to put 0.065. And then this is going to give me my sales tax. So we're going to use our calculator. And so I have a calculator here. Let me clear all this out. Something I was doing a minute ago. So we're going to do 230 times 0.065 and get an answer for our sales tax, which is $14.95. So then I can say $14.95 equals sales tax. And then remember that there are units, so you can really just put a dollar sign here, or if there's a place to answer, you should say sales tax is $14.95, especially because I have two things here. So if I don't indicate this is one answer, which is sales tax, then I need to indicate the other answer. So the other thing is I need to find the total price. Well, the total price is going to be the cost of the goods, $230, in other words, like the sticker, and then I'm going to have to add the tax in order to figure out what I'm going to have to pay when I go up to pay for it. So that one's pretty easy. If you need to use the calculator, you can, but that one's pretty easy to add. $244.95. So again, at least put a dollar sign. to say that it's in dollars. Okay. So next question says, find the sale price when the original price is $58 and the discount rate is 9%. So you're still going to fill in the same thing. You're going to have the price times the rate, and that's going to give you the discount. So the sale price is $58. You're going to multiply that times the discount rate, remembering to move the decimal 2 places over because it's 9 out of 100, so 9 100ths. And that's going to equal your discount. Now, that's not actually what the question asked for. The question said, what's the sale price? But to find the sale price, you're going to have to take the original price and subtract the discount. So we need to find the discount. So in our calculator, we're going to do 58 times 0.09, and we're going to get a discount of $5.22. And then we need to actually answer the question, and so we need to do the sale price, and the sale price is going to equal the price that the ticket says, $58, the sticker says. Then you're going to subtract the discount. That's the amount we're discounting, and that's going to be your price. So we're going to take our calculator and do 58 minus 5.22, and that's going to give us, as soon as my thing catches up here, 52.78, and then again $. So that's the sale price. Okay, so this next question is actually a section that we kind of skipped because we were really hurrying for time. This was section 6.7, so if you want to go back and watch a video on it, you can. And basically this entire thing was just how to do simple interest. So simple interest is found by taking the principal times the rate times the time. So capital I stands for the interest. Capital P stands for the principal. And the principal means the original starting amount, the bulk sum of money that I started with. And then R equals the rate, just like it does, and T equals the time. And then the time is in years. So this is what we call simple interest. Most interest isn't done this way, but this does give us a little bit of an idea. Most interest is compounded, but this is simple interest. So so we have this person who was given a gift of $4,700. They're going to invest the money at 3.5% simple interest. So this is the formula for that. Find the total value of the investment after 7 years. So after 7 years, you're going to have your original money plus all the interest that's earned. So that's what we're going to figure out. So we're going to figure out the interest. So the formula again is interest equals principal times rate times time. So for our problem, the interest is going to be the principal, which is $4,700, times the rate, which is 3.5%. But remember what we just practiced. We're going to move the decimal 2 places. So we're going to get 0.035, and then we're going to multiply that times the time, which is 7 years, because you're going to get that simple interest amount every year. So we would just take, again, the calculator, and we would do 4,700 times 0.035 times 7, and that's going to give us $1,151.50. Okay, again, this is just the interest earned. So that means if you're earning 3.5% simple interest and you don't touch the money, you're going to have a total investment at the end Your total is going to be the $4,700 plus this interest, which is $1,151.50. So earning only simple interest, which most things earn what's called compound interest, which means you keep earning interest that changes the amount of money you're earning interest on and it goes up. So you would earn a considerably more money with compound interest, which is what any savings account or CD or anything does. So just think about that, because this is pretty good money. And then imagine if it was normally. So this is, you just put the money in the bank, let it earn interest. If it was simple interest, you would have that amount plus the $4,700. So you're going to get $5,851.50. So that's considerably more money than you started with, and you just sit it there, and that's again simple interest. If you had compound interest at that interest rate, you would earn even a lot more than that. You would earn considerably more than that, and your balance would be a lot bigger. And so that actually goes both ways. If you borrow money and you have to pay interest back, imagine how much interest you're paying back if you don't do anything for 7 years and just borrow it and you have to pay somebody back. So that's a lot of money. So that's just the only section we didn't cover that could be on there. So this formula should be given to you if you need it. So you really just need to know what those things stand for to be able to answer it. So that's it on sales tax, discounts, and commissions, and simple interest.